Hey, welcome back to Music and Munchies. I'm Marie Rose, and this is a little vlog of what I did on Thanksgiving and some things I ate, and there's a little bit of a recipe video in the middle. I'll show you a couple things that I made. And as you can see, I went to Florida. It's so gorgeous there. It was kind of weird to be somewhere warm, like in November, being from Michigan. And whee, there I am. And I went to visit my brother and his family. There he is. There they are. And this is my little nephew, who's a little water baby, who tripped and fell so he could go swimming.
I want to get X-ray.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you freezing? Are you cold freezing? So the night before, we made some pie. Of course, I made some pumpkin pie. And this is my sister-in-law, Missy, teaching my dad how to make homemade crust, which actually, she made a delicious apple pie, which just happened to be vegan. So that was pretty cool. So I got to try that. So yeah, she's, her mom is German, so she knows how to make really, really good pastries and pies. And there's my dad putting the cover on that delicious pie. And then here's a little recipe for green bean casserole. So what you do is just chop up a whole head of cauliflower and put it in a pan with some unsweetened, unflavored almond milk. And then I just I'm in my brother's kitchen, so I just kind of didn't know what spices he had and just used whatever spices I saw. Come on, baby. Stop beating around the bush. Of course, you gotta sing while you cook, you know, it makes the food taste better. So yeah, just different spices, and make sure you add a lot of salt to this. And then once the cauliflower softens, and you put it into a blender, blend it all up, and then you get the mushrooms and onions ready. Yeah, I got a little overboard. There's my mom. She loves picking at food, which I do too.
It is green bean.
Oh,
Dip.
so does a dip.
And yum. Yes, the flavor's amazing.
It's really. We're little pickers. So yeah, once the onions caramelize and the mushrooms are cooked, then you mix together that creamy cauliflower soup, and you let the flavors kind of just hang out and get delicious on the stove. And I added a little bit more garlic salt because I love things to be salty. And I added more pepper because I love pepper. Ugh, and then you add that to green beans, and I steamed those a little bit because they were fresh green beans. And you just stir it up, and add in, of course, a lot of fried onions, because that makes it so good. And then you pop that in the oven for about 30-40 minutes. And here's my mom and her dog, Lucy. Just take a little break hanging out with the family.
Understand what's happening. I don't understand.
And I got a celebration roast as like the main turkey dish. And I made a little marinade for it while it cooked with just some vegan bouillon. Mixed it with some water, and again, use whatever kind of spices and herbs I could find. Some oregano, some thyme. Some thyme, some basil, just kind of whatever I could find. I love cooking in his kitchen. It's like this wide open space with all these countertops. And then you just add that little marinade on top of it and cook it as the directions say. And then I use the rest of that stock to make gravy. I added in garlic. You just add in like cornstarch, garlic, and I also added in a little bit of soy sauce to add a little bit more depth of the flavor. And I forgot to show this because things got a little crazy, but I made mashed potatoes as well with earth balance and the unsweetened almond milk. And here is the final result. Look at that, it's so delicious. Woo! And they made the stuffing vegan for me, which is really sweet. And here we all are, just stuffing our faces as a family. It was really nice to get to see everybody.
Jeez, look at the skipples he's
What? What? Face up.
So yeah, we just hung out and played cards after, and it was kind of weird to see like icicle lights in a home in Florida and like palm trees all with lights on them. So yeah, that's what I did for Thanksgiving. And what did you guys do? What was your favorite dish that you made? Let me know. All right. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.